All men should watch. She's already into you if she does these 8 things. Old Stoic wisdom. Gentlemen, welcome back. Have you ever found yourself unsure of how to truly read a woman's signals when she's genuinely interested? Attraction isn't always expressed through grand gestures or loud words. Often, it's whispered through the smallest, most subtle cues. Many men miss these signs, not because they're elusive, but because they fail to observe what's right in front of them. This is where the timeless wisdom of the Stoics can help. A Stoic man doesn't rush or seek external validation. He observes deeply, perceives what others overlook, and responds with unwavering confidence and clarity. Think about it. Have you ever felt a woman draw you close, only to distance herself the next moment? This push and pull isn't confusion. It's a form of communication. It's the dance of emotions, a rhythm you can learn to understand. Today, I'm going to share with you 8 unmistakable, subtle signs that show a woman is truly into you. These aren't manipulative tricks or cheap tactics. They're rooted in emotional truth and psychological patterns. These signs often reveal her interest long before she says a word. By learning to identify these behaviors, you'll do more than just attract someone. You'll build emotional intelligence, self-assurance, and a genuine connection that resonates on a deeper level. Why is this important? Misreading these signals can lead to impulsive actions or missed opportunities. The man who sees clearly acts with strength, not desperation. He understands that true attraction is about more than fleeting desire. It's about trust, timing, and a shared sense of energy. This insight isn't just an advantage, it offers peace of mind. A Stoic man doesn't need to play games. He sees the truth as it is, and that clarity gives him a quiet power that sets him apart. Stay with me, because by the end of this discussion, you'll have the power to read between the lines and understand what she's truly saying, without a single word. Attraction often happens beneath the surface. Women tend to communicate interest through nonverbal cues, small gestures, the way they make you feel. This is where real connection begins. When you master these signals, you tap into a deeper level of understanding and intimacy. Let's take a look at why certain qualities attract women. Evolutionary psychology shows that women are drawn to traits that suggest strength, stability, and emotional security. It's not about physical appearance alone, it's about how you make her feel, seen, heard, and valued. Here's the key. Men often respond to external signals, but women connect with how they feel in your presence. It's not about the car you drive or the watch on your wrist. It's about how you make her feel safe and understood. But here's the challenge. Attraction is rarely obvious. Women express their interest through subtle, nuanced behaviors. If you miss these signals, you risk confusion or lost opportunities. That's why recognizing these signs is crucial. When you learn to distinguish between genuine attraction and mere friendliness, you gain the confidence to act at the right moment, avoiding costly mistakes. Remember, one isolated sign may not mean much, but when several cues appear together, that's when you know something real is happening. Stay observant, stay calm, and above all, be patient. The path to true connection begins with understanding. Sign 1. She finds ways to be close to you. When a woman is truly attracted to you, one of the clearest signs will be her constant effort to be close to you. This isn't just by chance. It's a purposeful, deliberate action. She'll find ways to position herself near you, whether it's in a group setting, a meeting, or even just in passing. It's subtle, but it speaks volumes. For example, in a crowded room or a packed event, she might make it a point to sit next to you. Even though there are plenty of empty seats around, this is more than a casual choice. It's a deliberate decision to create an opportunity for connection, to be close to you. She's drawn to your energy, to your presence, and she wants to feel that proximity. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. This Stoic wisdom reminds us that our response to situations defines us. Remaining calm, measured, and in control is a reflection of our strength. If you notice this sign, Don't rush to act immediately. Patience is a key Stoic virtue, and here it serves you well. Instead of diving in headfirst, take a moment to reflect and observe the situation with clarity. Just because someone shows interest doesn't mean you need to rush in. In fact, one of the most powerful actions you can take is to remain grounded, take your time, and let the connection evolve naturally. It's not about forcing anything. It's about creating space for genuine interaction, allowing things to unfold in their own time. The energy of mutual respect and understanding will always be more powerful than a rushed or forced connection. If you feel the same way, seize the opportunity to subtly reciprocate, but don't push it. Allow the natural rhythm of the relationship to lead the way. A strong connection doesn't need to be forced. It simply grows from moments like these. Sign 2. Playful teasing or flirting. This is the stage where things begin to take an exciting turn. If she's cracking jokes, playfully challenging you, or mock arguing about something trivial, it's a clear sign that she's into you. But why do women engage in this behaviour? Well, flirting is not just about fun. It's a natural, instinctive way to build comfort and establish a unique bond between two people. When she teases you, it's not only a way to keep the conversation lively, but also to gauge your reaction and establish rapport. Psychologically, it's a tool for emotional connection, helping both individuals feel more comfortable around each other while also creating a sense of anticipation and excitement. Think of it as a game, one that brings the two of you closer together without any serious stakes. The key is that she's creating a space for playful interaction, one that invites you to engage with her on a deeper level while maintaining a sense of fun and lightness. How should you respond to this? The first rule is simple: match her energy. If she's teasing you in a light-hearted, playful manner, you should mirror that tone. Humour and confidence are the weapons you need. When you laugh at her teasing, it shows that you don't take yourself too seriously. And that's a very attractive trait. But be careful not to overdo it. Don't turn her playful jabs into a full-blown competition. The point is not to outdo her, but to create a back-and-forth exchange that stays fun and engaging. For example, if she teases you about your choice of drink, don't get defensive or upset. Laugh it off and throw a playful tease back her way, keeping the mood light and positive. This is your opportunity to show her your charismatic side and demonstrate that you're comfortable with yourself and the playful energy she's creating. It's crucial to avoid taking her teasing too seriously or getting defensive. If you react with frustration or defensiveness, you'll kill the playful vibe and create distance between you two. The goal here is to keep the interaction flowing with humour, not to turn it into a serious debate or competition. Think of it like this: the more you can laugh at yourself and roll with the playful punches, the more you'll show your emotional maturity and self-assuredness, both of which are incredibly attractive qualities. Keep in mind that this playful teasing isn't about putting anyone down. It's about building a connection and showing that you can take a joke and engage in light-hearted banter without any hard feelings. As ancient Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." Teasing, when done right, is a way of making the most of the time you spend with someone. It's a way to connect, create joy, and build that ever-important bond that can turn into something much deeper. So the next time she teases you, embrace it as an opportunity to show your humour, charm, and confidence. Remember that this is just one of the many subtle signs that she's interested in you. So don't overthink it. Just enjoy the moment and keep the energy light. As always, be yourself, but be the best version of yourself and let the connection flow naturally. What do you think? Have you experienced playful teasing in your interactions with someone? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your experiences. If you've made it this far, you're already ahead of the game. Most men miss these subtle signs and stay stuck in the cycle of confusion. Don't be one of them. Comment below. I am ready to match her energy and take the next step in connecting. Sign 3. she mirrors your body language. When a woman mirrors your body language, it's one of the most powerful yet subtle signs that she's genuinely drawn to you. This behavior, where she instinctively mimics your gestures, posture, or even movements, isn't something she's consciously doing to impress you. Rather, it's a natural and subconscious response that happens when two people are emotionally connected. It's almost like a hidden dance, one that doesn't need words or overt actions, but speaks volumes about the depth of the connection between the two of you. Picture this. As you lean forward in conversation, she does the same without thinking twice. Or when you cross your legs, she mirrors the position as if drawn by an invisible force. It's not just about copying, it's about syncing with each other's energy in such a way that there's a harmonious flow between you both. She's signaling her comfort, trust, and growing attraction towards you, all without uttering a single word. Psychologically, this is rooted in the concept of a rapport, an unspoken bond that develops between people who feel safe, comfortable, and aligned emotionally. Mirroring body language is one of the clearest subconscious ways our minds express this connection. It shows that she's not just physically present in the moment, but is emotionally attuned to your presence. When you notice this kind of behavior, it's a sign that she feels drawn to you on a deeper level. This is more than just about mimicking movements. It's about a shared rhythm and an alignment of energies. It's as if her mind and heart are instinctively echoing yours, signaling that she's comfortable and genuinely invested in the interaction. She's showing you that she's not just there physically, but that she's emotionally engaged, invested, and open to what's unfolding between you. Now, as a modern Stoic, you know that true connections aren't forced or rushed. The beauty of any relationship lies in its natural unfolding, and this is exactly where the magic of Stoic wisdom comes into play. Stoicism teaches us the power of being present, of letting go of the need to control every moment, and instead allowing things to unfold organically. When you notice her mirroring you, it's an invitation to be your truest self. It's not about performing, impressing, or overanalyzing her every move. Instead, embrace the moment with steadiness, confidence, and authenticity. Just as Stoics teach us to master our reactions, now is the time to master your calmness and presence. Don't overthink this connection or try to force it into something it's not. Allow it to grow at its own pace, organically and naturally, because that's where the deepest and most meaningful bonds are created. Furthermore, this mirroring also speaks to something deeper: emotional safety. Women are drawn to men who make them feel secure, not just physically, but emotionally. When she mirrors your body language, it's a sign that she feels at ease in your presence. It's a subtle yet profound sign of trust. She's allowing herself to be vulnerable with you, even in the smallest ways, like unconsciously echoing your movements. This kind of behavior shows that she's not just comfortable, but that she's starting to build a deeper emotional connection with you. This is where your role as a Stoic comes into play. By staying calm, steady, and confident, you reinforce the emotional safety she feels around you. It's not about forcing a deeper connection, but rather about letting her feel secure enough to open up and mirror your energy naturally. And this, my friend, is where the true beauty lies. When two people come together not by force or by artificial effort, but by the natural alignment of their energies, mirroring body language is a powerful yet gentle sign that something deeper is happening beneath the surface. When you notice it, don't overanalyze it or try to figure out her every move. Instead, recognize it for what it is, an unspoken sign that she's comfortable, attracted to you, and emotionally invested in the connection. Respond by continuing to be steady and present. Don't rush it. Let the connection unfold naturally and without pressure. Embrace the subtle beauty of the moment and let it grow at its own pace. If you remain confident, calm, and true to yourself, the bond will strengthen and the attraction will only deepen. The key to all of this is patience and self-awareness. Mirroring is just one sign of many that a woman may give when she's interested, but it's one of the most authentic and telling. In a world where people are often caught up in external validation and superficial connections, there's something incredibly powerful about a connection that arises naturally, By being present and patient, you create an environment where this kind of connection can thrive. Trust in the process, remain steady in who you are, and watch as the attraction grows stronger. The truth is, relationships that are built on mutual trust and emotional alignment, like the mirroring of body language, are the ones that last. So continue to be present, confident, and true to yourself, and let the connection deepen with every subtle, unconscious mirroring moment. Drop a comment below and say, "I will remain calm, steady, and true to myself." Sign 4. She makes an effort to include you in her future plans. When a woman is truly into you, her thoughts extend beyond the present moment. She naturally begins to weave you into her future, whether it's mentioning an upcoming event, suggesting a trip, or talking about plans that involve you. This is a powerful sign because it shows she's imagining a continued connection with you, not just a fleeting encounter. From a Stoic perspective, this reflects a deeper level of trust and emotional investment. The Stoics teach us to live with intention and purpose, valuing relationships that grow organically over time. When she talks about the future with you in it, she's signaling that she values your presence and sees you as part of her life's journey. It might be subtle, a casual mention of a concert next month, a dinner with friends she invites you to, or a project she's excited about that she wants to share with you. These moments reveal that you've moved beyond mere acquaintance or casual dating. You're becoming someone significant in her world. This kind of inclusion shows vulnerability too. She's opening a door to let you step further into her life. And a Stoic man responds not with impatience or anxiety about what's next, but with calm acceptance and steady presence. He understands that genuine connection unfolds in its own time, and this is a beautiful invitation to keep building that connection patiently and sincerely. So, when she starts to include you in her future conversations or plans, take it as a clear sign. She's already into you, and she's ready to explore what lies ahead together. Sign 5. She remembers the little details about you. In a world dominated by endless distractions, superficial conversations, and the constant rush of daily life, genuine attention has become one of the rarest gifts a person can offer. Most interactions today are fleeting. People often listen just enough to reply, not enough to understand. But when a woman is truly interested in you, she does something different. She remembers the small, seemingly insignificant details you share in passing. Whether it's your favourite meal you mentioned offhandedly, a hobby you casually described, or an important date you mentioned without fanfare, she holds on to these fragments of your life. This isn't happenstance or a polite gesture. It's a deliberate and meaningful act that reveals she values you deeply. She isn't merely hearing your words, she is actively listening, processing and treasuring them because they represent parts of who you are. This level of attentiveness signals more than attraction. It's an investment of emotional energy and time, building the foundation for a meaningful and lasting connection. It means she's not just interested in the surface, but wants to understand the person beneath. From a Stoic perspective, this behavior mirrors the virtue of mindfulness, being fully present and engaged in the moment without distraction or haste. A Stoic man understands that true connection comes from careful observation and patience, not from jumping to conclusions or superficial judgments. When she recalls details from past conversations, it's evidence that she's mentally mapping out your character, values, and experiences. She's taking you seriously as a person, not treating you like just another passing face in the crowd. This deep engagement is rare in modern life, where most interactions skim the surface, and true attentiveness is overshadowed by phones, social media, and constant noise. So when she remembers the little things about you, it's her way of saying, "You matter." It's a silent but powerful affirmation of your significance in her world. Understanding this sign is crucial for any man who wants to build genuine relationships. Don't dismiss these moments as mere coincidence or politeness. Recognize them as profound expressions of care and respect. When she brings up something you said weeks ago, this isn't just a reminder, it's an invitation to deepen your bond, to open up further, and to appreciate the connection she's nurturing. You must meet this gesture with calm and sincere appreciation. A Stoic man does not respond with arrogance, impatience, or ego. Instead, he acknowledges the depth of her attention with quiet gratitude, understanding that such genuine engagement is a rare and precious thing. In today's fast-moving, results-driven world, it's easy to overlook these subtle signals. But if you want to cultivate a relationship that lasts, you must train yourself to see and value the details. This means practicing presence yourself, being as attentive and thoughtful as she is. When she remembers your favourite things, show that you remember hers as well. Let your actions reflect the same level of care and commitment she demonstrates. This mutual attentiveness creates a cycle of trust and respect that forms the bedrock of any strong partnership. Remember, being remembered is more than just about attraction. It's about being truly seen and understood. When someone takes the time to notice the little things, they're recognizing your uniqueness and your worth. In a culture that often reduces people to surface impressions and quick judgments, this kind of focused attention is revolutionary. It shows respect, it shows care, and it builds emotional safety, the essential soil in which love and trust grow. So, don't underestimate the power of the small details she recalls. They are not trivial. They are the quiet threads weaving your lives together. Embrace this sign and respond with the strength and presence that Stoic wisdom teaches. Acknowledge her attentiveness as a gift and a call to meet her with the same level of commitment and understanding. That is how you transform fleeting interest into a profound and enduring connection. Sign 6. Active listening and engaged responses. Listen carefully, true men. This message isn't for casual reading. It's your blueprint for mastery in connection, power, and presence. When she does these 8 unmistakable things, especially the one where she listens actively and responds with full engagement, she's not just interested, she's into you. This isn't a subtle hint. This is a roaring signal that demands your full attention. Understand this deeply. A woman who is genuinely drawn to you doesn't merely hear your words. She feels every one of them in her bones. She leans in, not out of obligation or social nicety, but because your presence warms her like the fire that chases away the cold in the darkest winter. Her eyes don't dart around, they fixate on you, steady and unwavering. Her attention is complete, focused like a laser beam cutting through distraction. She nods in agreement, mirrors your gestures, and laughs, not because she must, but because something inside her compels her to connect, to synchronize with your energy. This is no coincidence. This is psychology in action, backed by ancient wisdom. Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic emperor, wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." When a woman listens with full presence, she's letting your thoughts seep into her world, coloring her soul even if just for a fleeting moment. That is power. That is intentional. And in a world drowning in distractions, where people scroll endlessly, trapped in digital noise, undivided attention has become the most precious and rare form of intimacy you will ever encounter. She is not just responding, she is fully engaged. This, my friend, is your unmistakable signal, your opening, your call to action. But here's the crucial test. Will you rise to meet this moment, or will you let it slip away, fading into the background? A true Stoic man doesn't chase or beg. He attracts by embodying presence, strength, and calm. You don't need to fill the air with words or impress with stories. Your power lies in your ability to listen back, deeply, intentionally, and without distraction. Look her in the eyes, match her energy, refuse to settle for shallow small talk or meaningless chatter. Instead, ask the questions that pierce the surface and reveal what lies beneath. What drives her? What core beliefs does she hold silently, rarely expressing? That's where real connection lives. That's where true attraction flourishes, not through manipulation or tricks, but through raw, unfiltered authenticity. Be the rock in the storm. Be steady when everything around you is chaos. This is not about faking interest. It is about being interested, genuinely and profoundly, because when a woman feels truly heard, she will open her heart. You don't force that open, you unlock it through focused attention and genuine respect. Never forget this. Attention is the currency of connection. She is investing it in you. That means everything. It means this moment is sacred. Don't fumble it. Respond like the king you are, the man who recognizes value when it is placed in his hands. If you see these signs in your life, declare it boldly in the comments. I now see the signs clearly. If this message hits home, ignites something inside you, don't just scroll by, like this video. Comment your thoughts. Subscribe to this channel, Stoicism Win, because this isn't just about understanding women. This is about mastering yourself. As Seneca said, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. Be present, be powerful, be the man who commands respect simply by showing up fully, without distraction, without hesitation. This is your moment. This is your time. Claim it, own it, master yourself, and watch the world and her fall into place before you. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Act now. Your future, your happiness, your destiny depend on it. You are not here to be average. You are here to conquer, to lead, to dominate your life and your relationships with unwavering strength and clarity. The opportunity is before you. Will you seize it? Will you be the man who sees, who acts, who wins? The choice is yours. Make it now. Sign 7. She tries to impress you. When a woman is into you, one of the most subtle signs you may notice is that she tries to impress you. She doesn't always make it obvious, but her actions and behavior often reveal a lot. Whether through her attire, mannerisms, or general demeanor, she will try to present herself in a way that leaves a positive impression on you. This could manifest in various forms, such as her dressing more elegantly when she knows she's going to see you, or subtly showing interest in the things that you care about. She might not directly express these intentions, but her body language and behavior are deliberately crafted to catch your attention, all while exuding an air of confidence and grace. For example, if you share an interest in a certain activity or topic, she may make an effort to learn about it, bringing it up in conversation or suggesting an outing related to it. It's not just about impressing you on the surface, it's about creating a connection through thoughtfulness and attentiveness to your likes and values. In a modern context, this could be seen in how she dresses or the small gestures she makes to align with your interests. Anything from choosing a specific style of clothing that she knows you find attractive to surprising you with knowledge about something that's important to you. She's putting effort into presenting her best self in ways that go beyond the superficial, signaling that she values your opinion and wants to make a positive impact on you. In line with ancient Stoic wisdom, it's important not to rush to judgment when you notice these subtle signs. A Stoic mindset encourages us to remain calm and observe without rushing into conclusions based on fleeting impressions. The key here is to appreciate her confidence and effort, but also to be mindful of the deeper qualities that truly matter in a relationship. It's easy to be swept up by appearances, but true connection lies in the compatibility of values, shared goals, and mutual respect. Therefore, when you sense that she is trying to impress you, take a moment to reflect on whether her actions align with your own beliefs and what you truly value in a partner. Do her efforts show signs of genuine interest, or are they merely surface-level attempts? Stoicism teaches us to look beyond the superficial and understand the deeper motivations behind actions. Rather than getting caught up in the moment, take a step back and assess her behavior from a place of calm awareness. The Stoic approach encourages patience and discernment, allowing you to assess the situation objectively without letting emotions cloud your judgment. If you're aware of her subtle attempts to impress, resist the urge to rush or make assumptions. Instead, recognize her confidence and self-assurance as a positive trait, but also be sure to evaluate the authenticity of your connection. Ask yourself if her behavior aligns with your values and whether there's a meaningful foundation on which to build a relationship. In the fast-paced world we live in today, It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of attraction and overlook the deeper qualities that lead to a lasting bond. Take your time, trust your instincts, and follow the Stoic path of thoughtful reflection. This balance of patience and awareness will guide you toward making wiser decisions in your relationships, focusing not just on how someone presents themselves, but on the true essence of who they are. If you're paying attention to these signs, you're already on the right path to understanding her better. Most people miss these subtle hints, but not you. You're learning to look beyond the surface and focus on what truly matters. Now, take a moment to reflect on this. I am patient. I observe and I choose wisely. If you agree, drop a comment below and let us know how you're applying Stoic wisdom to your relationships. Sign 8. She initiates contact or communication. Every man needs to understand this critical truth. When she initiates contact, whether it's a text message, a phone call, or suggesting plans to meet, she's already signaling a powerful level of interest. In today's world, where hesitation and the fear of rejection often keep people from making the first move, her reaching out shows unmistakable confidence and genuine desire to maintain a connection with you. This is not about games, manipulation, or testing boundaries. It is a clear, deliberate expression that you are on her mind, even when you're not physically together. She is consciously bridging the distance between you, striving to keep the energy alive and the relationship moving forward. You must recognize this for what it truly is, a valuable sign that the attraction is real and growing. But this is where the wisdom of the Stoics becomes essential, especially for a man who is wise and emotionally strong. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, taught us that self-control and patience are the highest forms of strength. He said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." When she takes the initiative to reach out, do not let excitement cloud your judgment. Do not become desperate or overly eager. Instead, respond with calm assurance, demonstrating emotional mastery. This means you acknowledge and appreciate her effort without losing your own balance or sense of self. This level of composure shows that you are grounded and authentic, a man who is steady rather than frantic, confident rather than needy. That is the kind of man every woman respects and desires. Her initiative is not a demand or a test, it is an invitation. She is opening a door for you to step through, inviting you to walk beside her, not to rush or dominate, but to share the journey. This subtle power dynamic speaks volumes. Attraction is no longer one-sided, but growing in both directions. The true power lies in mutual respect, trust, and a shared willingness to invest effort. Seneca, another Stoic sage, reminds us, true happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future. This means you should appreciate her reaching out as a meaningful present moment, an opportunity to build something real, without panicking about what it means or what might come next. When she texts first or suggests meeting up, resist the urge to overanalyze every word or to jump to conclusions. Instead, respond with a quiet confidence that conveys your emotional maturity. Let her know you appreciate her effort by replying thoughtfully and with clarity, not desperation. This kind of response tells her you are someone who values connection but never loses yourself in the process. It shows that you are a man who commands respect through steadiness and authenticity. This is the dynamic that creates lasting attraction. You must never forget, she reaches out because she feels comfortable and safe with you, and you respond because you are dependable and true to yourself. In real life, this plays out every day. Maybe she sends a simple message, asking how your day went, or suggests grabbing coffee on a Saturday afternoon. These moments might seem small, but they carry immense weight. They are her way of saying, "I want to keep you in my life." You must honour that by maintaining your own sense of calm and clarity. Don't rush to fill the silence with endless messages or seek constant reassurance. Instead, answer with intention, with a tone that says, "I'm here, I see you, and I respect your effort." That's how you nurture something meaningful. That's how you build a connection based on mutual effort and understanding. This is the essence of old Stoic wisdom applied to modern relationships. Balance your heart and your mind. Honor the signs she gives you, and never lose your composure or sense of self-worth. When a woman initiates contact, it's not just a sign of her interest, it's a test of your strength, your patience, and your emotional intelligence. You must rise to that test. This is your moment to demonstrate that you are a man who acts with purpose and clarity, not out of desperation, but from a place of steady confidence. So don't ignore it or dismiss it as trivial. When she reaches out first, see it as an opportunity, a doorway opening to a deeper connection. Walk through it calmly and deliberately, knowing that this exchange is the foundation for something real and lasting. Remember, attraction grows where there is respect, balance, and genuine effort on both sides. As Epictetus said, we cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. You have that power right now. Use it wisely. Thank you so much for watching all the way through this video. I truly appreciate you spending your time here. It means a lot. If you found this content valuable or eye-opening in any way, please take a moment right now to hit that like button. It helps the channel grow and allows me to keep creating content that cuts through the clutter and delivers real, actionable advice. And don't forget to share this video with your friends, family, or anyone you think might benefit from understanding these subtle but powerful signs that a woman is already into you. Sometimes, the best insights are the ones passed along between friends, so help spread the knowledge. Also, if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. I'm committed to bringing you consistent, easy-to-understand advice rooted in old Stoic wisdom and practical relationship insights, the kind that you can actually apply in your life. There's so much out there that's confusing or overwhelming, but here we focus on what really matters, with clear guidance and no fluff. Now, I want to share a sincere piece of advice from the heart. Recognizing these 8 signs that she's already into you is more than just spotting behaviors. It's about learning to read the subtle language of genuine interest. When you start noticing these signs, you're no longer guessing or hoping. Instead, you have a confident understanding that helps you navigate relationships more smoothly and with authenticity. This awareness can save you from unnecessary frustration, give you the clarity to move forward or pull back when needed, and ultimately put you in the driver's seat of your own dating journey. I would love to hear your thoughts. Do these signs resonate with what you've experienced in your own life? Maybe you've noticed some different signals or have stories where things clicked because you caught these subtle cues. Please drop a comment below and let's have an honest, open conversation. Sharing your experiences not only helps others, but can also deepen your own understanding. We're all learning together, and sometimes the best lessons come from community and shared insight. Remember, this knowledge isn't just about dating success. It's about developing a mindset of awareness and confidence in your relationships overall. When you pay attention to the little things, the small gestures, and those quiet moments, you begin to see the bigger picture. You build stronger connections based on real understanding instead of guesswork or wishful thinking. So take this wisdom and start applying it today. Watch for those signs, trust your instincts, and approach your interactions with a calm confidence. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes, and the better your relationships will feel. You deserve to feel sure of where you stand and to move forward with clarity and respect for both yourself and the other person. Thank you again for being here and investing your time in this. It truly means a lot to me. I'm excited to continue this journey with you, sharing more insights and tools to help you build meaningful connections. Stay tuned for the next video where we'll explore even more practical, real-world advice you can use right away. Until then, take care of yourself, stay confident, and keep trusting your own judgment. See you soon!